We all know that relationships are one of the biggest capitals we can have. In relationships, we find the best joys and happiness that lift our mind, our soul, our heart. But also relationships are the source of our pain and aches, and sometimes the trauma of our life. So being able to identify relationships, to know about them, could be the biggest skill we could have in life. The problem with relationships is that there are emotional and they are subjective. It's a feeling. So it's very hard to measure them or to put it in a concrete way. But through the genius of Jacob Levi Moreno, that also created psychodrama, we have the possibility to measure relationships. He created what he called sociometry. Society or relationships and measure, had to measure relationships. He used to work with Martin Buber, and they were passionate about relationships, and they work on the concept of the encounter, where life, they said, is not what happened in me or what happened on the other, but what happened in between. It's the power of the in-between. Martin Buber wrote his book, I and Thou, and Moreno created sociometry, very similar ways of thinking from a different angle. So we take this power of sociometry and we bring it into an application helped by the genius of our web designer, Antonio Cruz, to have an application that is able to measure relationships and also has an algorithm that gives us a relationship capital index that allows us to be able to have a measure of our relationship and to say, this is not going very well. What can I do? And the application gives us the possibility to dream high and to see what are the steps needed to achieve a relationship that is of gain, not a drain. RCompass is connected to another two important points in our training. One is the active role theory. Everything we do is based on the role we play. So RCompass will show us the picture and allows us to read in between lines what happened between us, and we decode that with a terminology that is the active role theory. What are we doing and how are we doing that? And then we connect that too, and they are interconnected with the play of life. The play of life makes relationships alive, not only in a number or in a line, but in a three-dimensional picture. And looking at a relationship in a three-dimensional way allows us to give into the role of the person, to feel it and to observe it in a way that would be very hard to do it otherwise. So the three elements, RCompass, active role theory, and the play of life, are three tools that, when we learn them, can change our life. So this series of videos will help us to look a little bit more about the theory of sociometry in a very simple way, and then how to use the RCompass tool or application. And the other videos will show what are the applications of the active role theory, and especially also the play of life application. So stay tuned and let's go into a journey to make our relationships better and better, to heal our relationships, and one at a time. So stay tuned, come with me for the journey.